Good, it's afternoon now, it's 12:05. On Tuesday the 17th of May. Been quite a while since I spoke to you. Hope everybody's okay. Excuse me. Okay, drink. That's better. Like I said, hope everybody's okay. Just got back from Caffmos do at Blackpool. Yay! It's been a fun weekend. Beautiful weather. A couple of days a bit cold, and at night it's got cold, but it's been sunny. You can see, a bit red, bit of sunburn. You know when you get sunburn and all your head, I mean, if we go like that, bits of skin are falling off. Yeah, but fun time. It was a brilliant time. Meeting up with old friends, chatting, laughing, drinking. Oh, you got to drink. And boy, we do drink. We do drink. We put more behind the bar in this weekend than they get in most weeks. In fact, they said in some months we put behind the bar more than they get in a month. Because, as I've explained before, the hotel belongs to a coaching company, so you get a lot of families go. Of course, the families get up in the morning because they've got kids, have breakfast, then they're out all day, come back for tea, probably have a couple of drinks at night, and that's it. Where with us, you got the people staying there all day, so they start drinking as soon as the bar's opened, and so yeah. So the hotel's pleased. Can highly recommend the hotel. The Queen's Hotel, it's on South Shore Promenade. Meals, fantastic. The staff there, brilliant. I can highly, 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 highly recommend the Queen's Hotel. So what happened? Saturday, went over on Thursday. Just sat about, and we went to one of the local gay bars in the evening. The only problem is, I was absolutely shattered. I only had a couple of hours sleep on the Wednesday night. Woke up, I had one of those right vivid dreams. That when you wake up, you still think the dream's real. It takes you about 5 or 10 minutes. And what happened was, I dreamed I went on Thursday to the hotel. Got to the hotel, you know, on to book in. And they went, oh, but you've cancelled your reservation. And I went, no, I haven't. And they said, well, somebody's rung up and cancelled the reservation. And unfortunately, we've let your room go. So I went, oh, okay. So what are we going to do about this? And they said, well, I'm now actually fully booked. I went, oh. Okay. Says, we'll see if we can find you a hotel. Then sleep at the hotel, come back for breakfast, evening meals and stuff like that. The only hotel they could find me was at the other end of Blackpool. So I had to get up in the morning, back at 6 o'clock in the morning to catch the first tram out to the hotel to have breakfast. And then for the evening, I had to go all the way back to the hotel to get showered, changed, to come back at night. But in my dream, the last tram that went past my hotel left about 9 o'clock time. So of course, I had to miss most of the fun and enjoyments and laughs because I was having to go back to my hotel. In my dream, I was there Thursday, Friday, and during the night Friday, I said, oh, sod this, I'm going home tomorrow. Bollocks this, I'm going home. And that's when I woke up. And it's one of those things you wake up and thinking, right, in the morning I must get the case packed because I'm going home. And it took me 5-10 minutes to think, what the hell are you on about? You haven't even got to Blackpool yet. One of them really weird, vivid dreams. I must admit, when I reached Blackpool, I went to the hotel, I was nervous. In case the dream turned out to be a premonition. But on Thursday night, like I said, we went down to one of the local gay bars. On the Friday, go up, had breakfast. I went into Blackpool, had a walk round, did a bit of shopping, bought myself some books. As you know, I'm into my religion, so I bought 2, if you like, theology books. That's the first one. Rowan Williams, supposed to be a very good theologian. And in total contrast, I'm really into Vikings, and I think you see from the shirts, you know, the heraldic symbols. I mean, that's later than Vikings, but I'm really into that sort of history. So I bought Norse myths, Gods of the Vikings. I'm going to really enjoy that. I mean, we've all heard of Ragnarok and stuff like that, which is supposed to be their version of the end of the world, the end of times. You know, it's got all them in. And then it's got quite a good glossary at the back, giving you the name. It's like, I've heard it before. Where is it? Gungnir. Gungnir. Odin's magical spear, forged by the dwarves, called the Sons of Ivaldi. So it's going to be quite interesting to read that one. Went back to the hotel because people are turning up, meeting, see the old faces, you know. Then at night it was Saturday we spent the day at the Pleasure Beach. Brilliant time. Laughing, joking, taking pictures. I would love to put some of these pictures up on YouTube. Especially the masquerade ball at night. The costumes were fantastic, but you start getting into legal. It would mean me getting signed permission from everybody. Printing a form out. If you agree, I can put your picture up on YouTube. Sign here. So if it does go up and they say, well, I didn't want my picture up, I can go, well, actually, yes, you agreed to it. Too much hassle. Too much hassle. I'm afraid it's too much hassle. Some of the costumes were fantastic. They were brilliant. You tend to fancy costume like they go down to a party shop and buy. Some do, but some... There's one guy there that had made like a frock coat out of an old pair of curtains. And he made it, you know... He's a professional seamster. I think he worked in the tailoring trade or the theatre or so, but he made this beautiful frock coat out of a pair of curtains. Unbelievable. There was nobody in the background. Did you like the picture of my shirt? Got a few attentions, a few questions. Where did you get it from? I like that. I won't mind one of them. Where did you buy it from? Got quite a bit of attention. So that was the Saturday, and like I said, Saturday night, it's always a party atmosphere. It was fun. Sunday, just basically spent around the hotel, chatting, reading, laughing. Took some photos of the trams because I saw the old-fashioned trams. I thought, I want a picture of the old-fashioned trams to put on. The reason I call them bone rattlers, because you must have them in other countries now. The new modern trams are all suspension, and all you do is go like that on them because that's the way they sway. There's no... Not with the bone rattlers. Type of tram. The old-fashioned tram, hardly any suspension on them. Obviously, I mean, they have laid new tracks, so probably the rides are a lot better. But they're not comfy seats. They've probably now been on posters and some sort of foam cushion, but on the olden days, there just used to be a wooden bench there. You drive, back. But I wanted pictures then. And the donkeys. And the donkeys on the beach, where people go and have rides on the donkeys. Usually kids. But yes, a brilliant weekend. A friend has asked, was I lucky? Yeah. I says we're all over 21. We're adults. But I was a good boy. I only entertained, should we say. Well, put it polite, we went upstairs for a cup of tea. Or a cup of coffee. Once. I was on a promise on Sunday night, but I'll come on to that in a sec. So, compared to other years, I was quite a good boy. I was quite an angel. But yeah, brilliant weekend. Sunday, like I said, we spent around the hotel and stuff. Sunday night is like the last gathering, and people, when I say dress up smart, you know, no, that's wrong. Most nights people go up, get showered, get changed into casual, smart clothes, pair of slacks, decent t-shirt, etc. They don't go down in shorts, jeans, well, mainly shorts, and, you know, when we all scrub up, we look quite respectable, believe you me. May not behave quite respectable, but we look relatively respectable. Oh, hang on, I've got a cobweb. And it was a fun night. Unfortunately, we had a bloke collapse on the Sunday night. Not going to go much into details, but ambulance came. They tried working on him. He was took out to the ambulance, and unfortunately, he passed away. A friend of his was there, obviously upset, so I was spending quite a bit of time with him, making sure he was all right. Obviously, we had to inform the rest of the members there, because, like I said, we booked the hotel out. It's a Caffmos do. No other people are in. So I said to him, you know, since you're his friend, do you want to do it? And he went, no. So I said, well, I'll go and sort it. Went in, I couldn't find the organisers, so I had to stand there, let them know. Another good friend there, he did a brilliant job after I informed him. He said we ought to raise a glass in remembrance of. The only problem is, while they're working, what you have is like a reception, the residence area and the dining room. Well, after dinner they cleared it and the entertainment was in there. But all because the ambulance going in, you know, bringing stretcher out, they wanted the room clear, so they moved them to the other side of reception. And there used to be like a public bar. It's not used anymore, so they've closed it up. And then they have what's called the theatre bar for when they have shows on. So everybody was moved into there. So some was in this disused bar now, some was in the theatre bar. I went to the theatre bar, informed them. Then I had to go into the other bar and inform them. Very emotional. I have chatted to this guy. We've teased each other. Nothing's ever happened with him. I'm not his type of person, but we've teased each other. We've laughed. We've joked. And a bit emotional, informing them. People were in tears because they know him better than I do. After that, went out. I mean, I will tell you now, the hotel staff. I can't say enough about the hotel staff in this situation. Wow, they went above and beyond. What? I actually wrote to their head company and I said, the staff there were not professional. They were over professionalism in their compassion and care for the members there. Some of them were quite emotional because it's like one person say, we see you every year, we get to know you, and when you get together you're like a family. So to us, when one of the members die, it's like us losing a member of our family, and I thought that was brilliant. One of the lasses on reception there looked a bit upset, so I put my arm around her to give her a cuddle. And all she was concerned about was getting her makeup on my shirt, and I went, the F word, my shirt, are you okay? Two young lads there who were like the bar staff and, cleaner and stuff like that, making sure glasses are cleared up. They were doing a lot of the running about. They were in there with paramedics. One of them, he couldn't stop shaking. He was that badly affected of it. Gave him a hug. I'm thinking, what is he thinking, a gay man giving him a hug? But, I just said to him, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Breathe. Relax. You will be fine. Trust me. You will be fine. So I went into the bar area, and this bloke that had come with him, I says, there's nothing between them. They're just good friends. He was devastated. I hugged him, and it wasn't just a hug. I wanted to, if I could have pulled him into me any further, I would have done, but he was devastated. And it upset me a bit. So the promise I had earlier on obviously went out the window. I didn't see the bloke I had the promise with, and when I saw him Monday morning, he did actually say, I saw you were busy with other people, trying to comfort them. Somebody said to me, you're a very caring person. And they said, you could see I was getting emotionally involved in the upset and stuff like that. So they thought it would be inappropriate to come up and say, well, are we going to go upstairs for a bit of fun? Which I was thought, quite nice. So unfortunately, the weekend ended on a real downer. It really. In the morning, we came down, Monday morning, what they say goodbye is described as goodbye and kisses. And the day staff, when they come on, obviously they'd been informed, and you could see they were visibly shocked about it. Last as I wrote to the head company that now own the Queen's Hotel Blackpool, and said basically the staff were brilliant. I said to them, if you want managers training on how to care for your customers, can highly recommend that you send them to the Queen's Hotel, especially something like the Blackpool Caffmos do, because they will show you how you interact with your clientele. Obviously a bit of a downer Monday morning. People were still, the hotel managed it right. I think they asked members, right, do you want us to switch off the music? Because it was like a part. We actually had two entertainers in. The entertainer said no, it'd be inappropriate for us to get up and carry on. So we were asked, I think somebody said they asked them, do you want us to turn the music off? And they said no, this guy that passed away would want us to still enjoy enjoy ourselves. He loved coming here, he loved the company, he loved the atmosphere, and in some respects he would have, if he wanted to go that quickly anyway, probably been at this do. So they did put music on. It wasn't exactly loud, it wasn't raucous, it was quite sympathetic, and people still had a good time. But there were quite a few of us that were up to 2 o'clock, about 5 of us up to about 3 o'clock just chatting. We usually end up about that time on the Sunday because nobody wants to go to bed, because it's like, but this was a total different situation. So like I says, the Monday morning, got up, had breakfast, said goodbye to people, got on the train, came home, hit Sheffield, changed at Sheffield, and I thought, right, that's the holiday over. Get home, unpack the bags, and then it'll be time to do the washing. Last night I didn't fancy doing any washing. I didn't want to do any washing last night. So I've got a load in now. Been on Facebook a few times, chatting on there with people. We do, I mean, tell you now, don't even bother looking at it, you won't find it, but we have a hidden page where people chat and stuff like that. And obviously a lot more memorandum sort of pictures have been put up of the bloke that died. Last night went on Skype with Joe talking about it. And I was telling him I'd gone off because he's a doctor. He said what I described. He said by sounds of it was an ulcer that had burst. While I was telling him what I got, I did get a bit, I wouldn't say upset, more emotional, but I'm fine now, I'm fine. So that was the Blackpool weekend, booked for 2017. Always booked when before I come away. Hopefully nothing like that will happen there. Unfortunately, it's the nature of the beast. We do have a lot of older clientele that come. I'm saying clientele like I own the hotel now, but you know, older members that come. And unfortunately, every year you look round and you think, well, so and so isn't here, so and so isn't there. But it's the first time anybody's actually passed away, so touch wood. I think it's 6 years I've been going. Touch wood. But I said, it's a fact of life, you die. But besides that, now it's gone off. I says Skype with Joe last night. It was a fun weekend. I was a relatively good boy. I mean, I said I only went upstairs once. I had one on a promise, but events that occurred made it not impossible, but would have been unsympathetic, not exactly moral, that type of thing. But yes, up till then it was a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend, and I says the sun was hot. When the sun came out, one day it was a bit. When I say a bit cloudy, I mean a bit cloudy. When the clouds went over, it felt cool, but most of the time it was quite warm. The sun was strong and the company was great. What more can you ask for? If you're on a holiday and you get in with a crowd that are good laughs, good chatting, etc. like that, what else do you need? So now it's saving up for when Mr. Kersey comes over. And we've already talked about, it's alright, just a bit of coffee. We've already been discussing what we're going to do and stuff like that, but going to have to save up for when Mr. Kersey comes over. So I don't think I've got really else to say. I hope everybody else is alright that watches my video blogs. And basically, speak again soon. Okie doke.